Title: The Core's Embrace. In the 24th year since the asteroid, now dubbed Disteroid, pierced the Earth's crust, the world teetered on the brink of extinction. Scientists had calculated that within a year, the alien plant life aboard the asteroid would reach the Earth's core, extinguishing the planet's life-sustaining magnetic field and dooming all life on the surface. The United States took the lead in combating the encroaching plant, dubbed Chthonian by the scientists. With unparalleled military might and technological resources, the U.S. mobilized its forces to create a global defense network. Armies of plant killers, equipped with advanced flamethrowers capable of generating intense heat of 3,000 degrees Celsius, were deployed worldwide. These soldiers, often referred to as pyro warriors, would set the Chthonian ablaze, slowing its relentless advance. Immediately following the heat treatment, liquid oxygen was deployed to freeze the plant, causing it to become brittle and fracturable. The military teams would then break the frozen plant into thousands of pieces, each carefully stored in specially designed metal canisters maintained at liquid oxygen temperatures. To augment their forces, the U.S. developed a race of military robots, one for every 2 soldiers. These robots, dubbed cryobots, were tasked with the dangerous job of handling the frozen plant material. They would carefully place the brittle fragments into storage vessels, their precision and strength invaluable in this hazardous task. However, as the liquid oxygen wore off, the plant would begin to thaw, and the cryobots would often find themselves in the midst of a resurgence of the Chthonian's growth. Death and injury were common among both the robots and the soldiers as they fought to contain the ever-expanding threat. One of the most famous battles took place in the heart of New York City, where a determined squad of pyro warriors and their cryobot counterparts fought to protect the city from the encroaching Chthonian. Among them was Sergeant Ava Blaze Thompson, a skilled and fearless leader who had earned her nickname for her daring and precise use of the flamethrower. Ava and her team held the line for days, their efforts buying crucial time for the scientists to advance their research. In the depths of the Earth, an ancient civilization thrived, unknown to the surface dwellers until the Disteroid's arrival. The subterranean humans, or Terrans, had evolved in isolation for millions of years, developing unique adaptations and technologies. Among them was Dr. Orion Shadowwalker, a genius in biotechnology, who had been studying the Chthonian from beneath the surface. Dr. Alara Vesperia, a brilliant geologist, had dedicated her life to studying the Disteroid and its insidious plant. Her work had led to the development of the containment method now employed by the military, using intense heat to set the plant ablaze and then immediately freezing it with liquid oxygen. Despite these efforts, the plant continued to spread, consuming everything in its path. Alara and Orion were brought together by a desperate global coalition, tasked with finding a solution to the impending catastrophe. Their first meeting was tense, a clash of worlds and ideologies. Alara, with her surface world pragmatism, and Orion, with his Terran mysticism, struggled to find common ground. Yet, as they delved deeper into the problem, they discovered an unexpected chemistry between them, a spark that ignited a passion as fierce as the Disteroid's heat. As they worked together, Alara and Orion's love blossomed, a beacon of hope in a world on the verge of destruction. Their bond transcended the boundaries of their worlds, symbolizing the unity that humanity needed to survive. They faced countless obstacles, from political infighting to technological setbacks, but their resolve never wavered. Orion, with his unique Terran physiology, was able to move among the surface world undetected for years, using advanced camouflage and stealth technologies. He would often infiltrate military bases and research facilities, gathering intelligence and data that would prove invaluable to their efforts. Alara, on the other hand, used her scientific credentials and connections to navigate the complex political landscape of the surface world, ensuring that their work remained a priority despite the chaos. Their evenings were often spent in quiet restaurants, away from the prying eyes of the public, where they could discuss their findings and dreams over candlelit dinners. Alara would speak of the wonders of the surface world, her eyes sparkling with passion, while Orion would share tales of the mysterious depths of the Earth, his voice a soothing melody. These moments of intimacy were their sanctuary, a place where they could be themselves, free from the weight of their responsibilities. As their relationship deepened, so did their physical connection. They would often find themselves drawn to each other, their bodies seeking solace in the other's embrace. Alara's soft curves would meld against Orion's hard, muscular frame, and they would lose themselves in each other, their love a fierce, all-consuming force. In the quiet of the night, they would look into each other's eyes, seeing not just their partner, but their future, their hope, their everything. Their plan was audacious, to create a synthetic core nutrient that would supercharge the plant's metabolism, causing it to grow so rapidly that it would exhaust its own resources and collapse. The challenge was immense, requiring unprecedented cooperation between surface and subterranean scientists, as well as the development of new technologies that could withstand the extreme conditions of the Earth's core. The only way to feed this nutrient to the plant was from in front of it, presenting unique challenges and necessitating the development of new technologies. Alara and Orion led a team of engineers and scientists to create a specialized craft, dubbed the Nutrient Delivery Vehicle, NDV. This craft was designed to approach the Chthonian, deploy the nutrient, and then retreat at speeds that would outpace the plant's ability to react. The NDV was equipped with advanced propulsion systems, stealth technology, and a delivery mechanism that could disperse the nutrient with precision. For the daring mission to deploy the NDV, Alara and Orion turned to Sergeant Ava Blaze Thompson, the hero of the New York City battle. Ava's expertise in handling the Chthonian and her unparalleled bravery made her the perfect candidate to pilot the NDV. She accepted the challenge without hesitation, seeing it as her duty to protect the world she had fought so hard to defend. As the final days ticked away, Ava prepared for her mission, her heart heavy with the weight of responsibility, but fueled by the hope that her actions could save the world. Alara and Orion stood by her side, their love and support a constant source of strength. Together, they watched as the NDV launched, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos. The NDV soared through the skies, Ava's skilled hands guiding it with precision. She approached the Disteroid, her heart pounding as she released the nutrient, watching as it dispersed into the plant's path. The Chthonian responded with explosive growth, consuming itself in a frenzy of expansion. Within hours, it began to wither, its life force spent. The world held its breath as the Disteroid's trajectory slowed, and then, miraculously, it came to a halt. The plant, now dormant, was contained within the Earth's mantle, its threat neutralized. Ava returned to Earth a hero, her bravery and skill celebrated by all. In the aftermath, the world celebrated not just the salvation of the planet, but also the union of two worlds and the birth of a new era of cooperation. Alara, Orion, and Ava, now symbols of hope, continued their work, ensuring that the lessons learned from the Disteroid would be remembered, and that the bond between surface and subterranean humans would endure. Their love story and Ava's heroism became a legend, a tale of scientists and soldiers who dared to dream and dared to love in the face of extinction. Their journey intertwined with the battles fought and the sacrifices made to save the world from the Chthonians' grasp, all under the leadership and protection of the United States, with the unwavering support of the cryobots, the brave soldiers, and the ingenious NDV that made their plan possible.